Hi friends, it's Taylor. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a room tour. As I shared in my last video, I wanted to Koda. As I shared in my last video, I recently moved into a new place, and so I wanted to show you all what my setup is like, especially since I'm only going to be here a couple of months. So the setup is pretty minimalist and simple, which gave me more money to save towards my new move in a couple of months. Hey, it's Editor Tay. My camera stopped recording, so I'm just hopping on here real quick to say that links to everything will be in the description. And without further ado, let's get into the tour. So here we are, starting with the bathroom, which is probably my favorite part of my little room setup. I have this window here with tons of natural sunlight, and when I close this curtain and take a shower, I feel like I'm a main character in a movie or something. Here I just have this shower rack that I got from Target, and so I have like all of my skincare and then hair care here. And then I do have this drain cover, but I don't really like the efficiency of it, so I think I'm gonna get one of those metal ones that actually go down in the drain. Then I have this bath tray, which opens up like this, and you can see the branding is right there. This was the cheapest option, but I probably would have paid a little bit more to get one that doesn't have the brand so forefront. And then the bath rug and towels I got from Target. And then I have my mirror here, toothbrush. That little soap dish actually came with the bath tray. Ignore the bug spray there, I usually have that somewhere else. And then I have some under the sink storage. Pretty basic, just like cleaning stuff over here, and then like feminine care over there. And then I have a little basket, which I normally keep 2 tissue rolls in, but I just put a new one here. And then I have my waste basket, my scale, and then my plunger and toilet brush there. And then another storage unit above the toilet. This is like my teeth care and then some other skincare stuff like my lotion. This is my Curology for my acne. And then I have some bamboo cloths. So these are reusable and washable. And then, you know, just a little bit of decor there. It's the same mushroom I actually had from like my first desk makeover, and I just kept it and brought it in here. And there is my bathroom. All right, we just came from the bathroom, which is in this door. And then just outside of that, I have my kitchen pantry. I got this shelf rack from Amazon, as well as the food storage containers here. Outside the bathroom and the pantry, I have Koda's play area here. His toys are usually here, but if you hear him playing in the background, he has them with him. On the left side of that, I have Koda's litter box and his food and water bowl, as well as this mat that was designed specifically for the litter box, but I keep it here because it just kind of tracks anything that he might waste. So next to my lamp, I have my 2 other computers, one of which is already hooked up to the TV so I can watch anything I want, and the other is my tablet laptop, which doubles as my digital journal. And then I have this light switch here, which allows me to turn off the lamp from anywhere in the room. And then I have this salt lamp, which I've had for at least 2 years now. And I like having it behind the TV because at night it creates this really nice ambient lighting. So I love the placement there. And then in the dresser, I just have my clothes and towels. And then over here is my workout mat and my dumbbell. Next to my TV, I have my desk, which is pretty minimal. I have my MacBook hooked up to this double-wide monitor, the Apple keyboard, and then I just recently got this mouse this month, I believe, and it is way more ergonomic than the regular Apple mouse, so I would highly recommend. Underneath my monitor stand, I have my cup and candle warmer, which I keep hidden under there because Koda constantly gets on my desk and I don't want him to burn himself. I also have my charger for my phone so I can easily hook it up here, and then my glasses case. And then of course I have my candle and my water bottle, which I pretty much always keep full and on my desk. I got this desk chair from Amazon about 3 years ago, but over the past couple of months I started having a lot of back pain. So instead of buying an entirely new chair, I decided to get these lumbar cushions from Amazon, and it has definitely made things a lot better, especially since I do work from home. And here we have my bedroom area as well as Koda's cat tree. Everything you see here I got from Amazon, including the bed frame, and I really enjoy having darker bedding because it helps me fall asleep faster and not wake up as early, especially since I tend to sleep under the blanket sometimes. I also wanted to point out that these two pillowcases back here are actually silk pillowcases, and they have improved my sleep quality so much because they're soft and they're also good for your skin and hair, so I would highly recommend. Over there I have a lamp that I can't remember where my mom got it from, but she didn't want it anymore, so I took it. And this was actually a DIY project. So it was originally this yellowish tan color, and I painted it black to match with the rest of my room. And lastly, on the other side of my bed, I have my closet, which just has clothes and cleaning supplies, so there's not really much to show you. And then on the outside, I keep my purse, and so I have easy access to my keys and things like that. And then in this tote bag, I just keep random items. And then, of course, we see Koda on the cat tree. I wanted him to have his own area in the room, and he loves it up there. He takes his naps, he's able to see outside, and I really love that for him. Alright everyone, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed the tour and maybe it gave you some inspiration as well as an idea of what it looks like to have a fresh start. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love.
Okay.